guys, welcome back. So today I'm super pumped to be doing this video. It's a video today all on a full face of Shopmissa, literally $1 full face tutorial. I'm actually really stoked because I order from them quite often and I'm really impressed with what they have. They have some of the best long wearing foundation that I've ever tried, which I'm going to be using today. It's called the AOA Buildable One Drop Foundation. If you didn't know, Taylor Wynn, the Taylor, she mentioned that, but I've actually done this video since way before then. I've done 2 of them, and it's been highly requested of me to do another one. And you can just, it's one of those sites where you can just go, throw things in your cart, literally do a full face for under 20 bucks, maybe like $10. Everything is $1. Literally everything AOA Studio is $1. Your makeup brushes, your sponges, your eye primers, your eyeshadow palettes, blush, bronzer, whatever you can think of, you name it. So I actually want to give a really big thank you to Shopmissa. I am an affiliate for Shopmissa. They did allow me to pick out my products. They gave me a gift card. I just loaded my cart up with all brand new stuff. They're always coming out with brand new stuff. So thank you to them for allowing me to do that. And if you guys want to shop through my link, it is down below. But why don't we just go ahead and get started with the video. So I actually have everything laid out in front of me. First we're going to start out with eyeshadow primer. It's just a Amuse brand. It says Amuse eyeshadow primer. Opening it up, it looks a lot like the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. It feels really thick too. Ooh, and this is going to have some coverage, I can tell. Literally just blending that out with this big old brush, or you can do it with your fingers, whatever you decide. This is giving major coverage. I can't see the veins in my eyes, which is amazing. It looks like it's going to dry down. It feels like it's drying down as we're talking, as I'm talking to you guys. And I can actually use it. Doubles up almost as a little concealer, so I love that. Now I want to prime the face. So I do have their Wonder Skin Perfecting Blurring Primer. This is going to be a silicone based, I'm assuming. Yeah, so it's just clear. Why don't you grab a snack because it's going to be a long video. This literally feels very watery. It actually doesn't feel at all like silicone. It feels tacky. It feels like the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. That's what it feels like. It almost is super watery and then it gets a little bit thick and tacky. So it has something for the foundation to grip to. I wonder if this could be a dupe. I wonder. I got a lip gloss. We're going to start out with glossing up the lips. It's the Amuse brand Gloss Addiction Clear Lip Gloss. Ooh, so this is the sticky kind. Yeah, this is really sticky, but since I'm just using it to prep the lips, I'm not mad at it. I want to go in first with our foundation. I have 2 shades. I actually had these way before. I didn't have to pick these out, so I'm going to assume like a mix of these 2 would be great. And these are the AOA Studio One Drop Buildable Satin Foundation. It's cruelty-free, lasts for 12 months, and a portion of the proceeds go towards kids' education. That's really cool. But it doesn't say what shades these are in, so I'm sorry about that. But they do on the website. So it's very, let's see how it looks on the skin. Actually, it looks like it might be my shade. We'll go in with the Paw Paw blender. This has literally been my favorite for so long. I'm just going to build that up. Ooh, this is my shade. I went in with literally barely any product at all, but so far, that little tiny bit of product gave me light coverage. So far it's looking like a nice medium. You can build it to, I would say, a high medium coverage. But I love how it's sitting on the skin. It's weightless. It feels like nothing. It's a nice satin finish, as it states. We'll wait and see if it oxidizes. I was wearing this the other day and I don't think it oxidizes, but you never know. So yeah, I'm really liking that. I picked up their AOA Studio Liquid Concealer. It's the Paw Paw Liquid Concealer. So it's designed in the USA. It also has the expiration of 12 months and the bunny on it, and I got this in the shade Porcelain. Literally, they were all sold out of like everything, so I think it is oxidizing a little bit. I'm going to put this on the back of my hand. It's that color, so it's pretty light. And I'm just going to warm it up with my pinky and just go in the areas where I need coverage. Because I feel like this is going to go a super long way. It's really, really creamy. It's not as thick as the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. It's not as thick as that. But let's go in and see how this blends. Oh wow, so it's blending out like nothing. This is really, really good. Let's see what kind of coverage it's going to give. It's sort of sticking in a couple of areas, like it's gathering up, but it's easy to blend that right away. I'll say this is a medium coverage concealer. Like, no, I would say it's full. I'm looking right now. This is like Tarte Shape Tape full coverage. Wow, I'm impressed. Wow, I'm impressed with that coverage a lot. I love that. I like the foundation, but it all needs to be set down. So I have the AOA Studio Perfect powder, and this is brightening powder. Yikes, I didn't realize that. So I'm just going to tap some into the cap and take a sponge, the same sponge that I was using, and see if it is, in fact, brightening. You know what? It is. Do you guys see that? I feel like it's really brightening up the under eye. I'm not mad at this. This powder is really finely milled, and that concealer is not thick at all. It's not emphasizing any under eye lines. You guys, this is all in the news section. So if you literally go on the website, like I'll have everything linked below, but if you go on their website, things are sold out, and then, you know, the next day, if you go on, they're there again in your shade. So don't get discouraged, just keep trying every day. Alright, to set down the rest of the face, I have a face powder from them. This is a face powder from Malibu Glitz. That's what it says. Malibu Glitz face powder. Item number 12605A, number 7. So I'm just going to take my large powder brush. Ooh, that looks nice. And go around the perimeter of the face. Alright, the face is set. There's definitely a noticeable smell with this. It's almost like flowery, but definitely note there is a smell with that. So now our face is all set. We're going to get into brows. I chose the AOA Studio Sculpting Brow Pencil, is what it looks like here. We've got a spoolie on one end, so I'm just going to spoolie up the brows. I like the fact that they have a spoolie, and it's kind of a small one too. So it's not one of those large and in charge ones. You're not going to have, you know, crazy large spoolie at the end, but here's what the brow pencil looks like. So it's completely a dupe for the ABH brow pen. So, what? I can't speak today. The brow definer, not the Wiz. But yeah, this is really, really nice. It feels exactly like the Anastasia brow definer. This is a perfect brown. I chose medium brown. It's doing a fantastic job. The slants are really actually pretty precise. But again, once they dull down, they become rounded, so it's harder to perfect the brow. But yeah, it's not bad. I like it. I actually was looking for the pomade because I have the pomade somewhere here, and I really, really, really highly recommend their brow pomade. It's amazing. So there's what one brow looks like on, and then one off. Alright, now I'm going in with the brow fiber gel. It's called the Go Brow from AOA. So I got this in medium brown as well. Look how small this spoolie is. It's perfect. I just wipe off the excess. It's already dry. It's already a dry formula, so don't worry about that. But this keeps the hair in place like no one's business. It really does a great job at, you know, holding the brow. I don't know if it's waterproof or anything, but I've never had a problem with my brows coming off after wearing this ever. So now we're going into the 9-pan palette from Amuse, and it's the bronze palette. this is currently sold out. I got this a while back, so I didn't have to actually go and order this. I've had this for a while, but these are some beautiful shades. You've got some shimmers, and then you've got some mattes and a matte black, which is essential for any palette. Alright, going into the palette, I'm taking the lightest shade, and I'm going to put that as my brow bone shade. It's always nice to have a light brow bone color to mix with any other shades that we're having a hard time, you know, blending out. So I'm going to mix these two shades right here. Sort of the orangey and then the medium tone brown. These are almost a baked formula. But whoa, pigmented, right? I'm not mad at that. No wonder these are sold out for a reason. I got this so long ago, probably half a year ago, and have never used it. So that's what that looks like. Very beautiful, not chalky, not powdery. The foundation is sitting extremely well, as you can see up close. My skin looks absolutely perfect. Never mind the brows, I have to pluck them. So, and then just with that same brush, I'm going into this shade right here. It's sort of a mauve shade. I'm going to keep it lower than the orangey shade. And just buff that out, sort of onto the lid a little bit. And flare it out. These are performing really, really well. Better than high-end, or just the same as high-end shadows. There's barely kick up in the pan. There's literally nothing. And what I like about this is a warm tone palette and a cool tone palette, because you've got some cool tones here, here, and here. And so yeah, in the black you can definitely work with, and that's also a cool tone. So I love this palette. It's literally so universal. It's really, really flattering. No wonder it's always sold out. For the lid, there's two shimmers here, so I'm going to take the more, this is an olive green. Really, really beautiful. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Just going to put that on the lid. That's stunning. I bet if we sprayed it, that it would look much more intense. But that's really, really pretty. So what's cool is I actually got a color switch in there, which is, you know, something to clean the brushes off with in between, and I should have been doing that, but I wasn't. So I wanted to swatch some of these for you. Here's that, you know, bronzy shade. There's the other shimmer shade, there's the orange shade, and there's the black shade. A little bit, you know, see-through, but even though these are a baked formula, when going across the fingers, they turn into a cream, and there's no fallout on my face, nothing crumbling or anything like that. It's actually really, really easy to blend. I'm actually impressed. So I'm going in with that black, and I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. That is actually very, very pigmented. And I'm just going to bring it inward a little tiny bit, bring it out, and put that on the lower bottom third. So I don't want this too smoky. But looking side by side, look at the eyes. Day to night. So fast. Alright, what I'm going to do now, what I did this side, is I'm going to take this sort of champagne shade and just run that on the inner corner and on the bottom inner third of the lower lash line. I'm going to actually take that up into this crease here, just so that it's a little bit more cohesive. That looks pretty. I'm going to leave the brow bone matte because I really like that look. So now I have a gel liner, and it's from Amuse Cosmetics. So it looks like this, and on the bottom it's a little flower detail. So how cute. And this is in black. So opening it up, looks really, really fine, and it comes with a brush. And it comes with a nice angled brush too. I think we'll just use this. Wow. So it picks up a lot of product. So I'm just going to wipe that off. And we're going to see how this performs on the eye. It says it's a matte black. I can't talk and do liner. Actually, very creamy formula. I'm not finding that it's skipping. It's not irritating my eye or anything. Again, no smells for anything. So I find that that looks really, really good. I love a gel formula. I'm actually going to take that and line my lower waterline and the upper waterline. That's a trick with gel liner, that you can line the water lines with gel liner. And that's not aggravating my eye either. I wonder how the mascara is going to perform. Alright, you guys, going in with mascara, you can already see I've done one side. I am shocked. I did not expect that to happen. So, I got the AOA Fat Lash Primer, which looks like this. It's really, really gloppy. But I put it on my lower lashes first, on that side. And then I went right in with this mascara, and the wand is super cool. So it's a rubber wand, but as you can tell, it gets smaller toward the tips, so that means, you know, going on the inner eye, that it's going to taper toward the smaller lashes there and really grab onto them. But this is super volumizing, lengthening. It's on the drier side, but not really. It's like the correct... It's like that perfect in-between of being dry and wet. I really like this mascara. And it's not flaking or smudging or doing anything weird. I didn't use the primer on this side, so I'm just going to go in and do the same thing I did on that eye. It's not one of those wands that's going to hurt your eye if you stab yourself either. Or I get really close to my eye when doing my mascara, and this doesn't irritate it or bother it at all. And I did get some of it in my eye, and my eye didn't water, and I have very sensitive eyes. So guys, look at this. It's lengthening, it's volumizing, it's separating. That's just one coat. I want to build this up a little bit more. So this is the AOA Fat Lash Mascara, and wow, it's very, very weighty, very heavy. Feels luxe. This is performing just like the Lancome Monsieur Big. So I might pick up probably like 5 more of these tubes. I mean, why not? And this was something that they did have that was not even close to being sold out, so you don't have to worry about that. Maybe now it is, I don't know. Just go look on their new page and go to, new arrivals, or you can type in AOA Fat Lash Mascara, and it is giving me mega volume, mega length. I don't think I need falsies. You guys, I haven't been this impressed with a mascara in so long. Just look at the lashes. Holy cow, I'm shocked. Alright, for bronzer, I'm going with the AOA Perfect. This is the finishing pressed powder in the shade Toffee, because literally every single bronzer was sold out. But this is actually really functioning very well as a nice warm bronzer. Doesn't that look good, guys? It's a face powder, but it looks really, really good as a bronzer too. And it's a finishing powder. There's literally no kick up in the pan. Hardly any. Very, very pretty. I got 2 blushes, and they're really small, but really, really cute. So I got a more peach shade and then a more pink shade. So this is Darling and this is Delight. I think I'm going to go in with Delight. See how that is. It's a peach shade. Just going to smile. Ooh, that is so pretty and very pigmented going on first swipe. I love this stuff. No wonder everything is sold out. They have duos in there that look just like the Jouer blush duos. And of course those were sold out. I want to get those though. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Darling blush as well. Because these seem pretty light. Like, these are, oh, that one has a little bit of a sheen in it. That's really, really pretty. I'm absolutely living for this look right now. The fact that I don't need false lashes says everything. And that liner is matte black. Oh my goodness. I can't ask for anything better than that. So, for highlight, I actually got a liquid highlight, and it's called Glow Baby from AOA in the shade Morning Glow. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Only a little comes out of the dropper, so I did a couple. We're going to go like this and just apply to here. Feels a little oily. Ooh, but it blends out to a beautiful shade. Holy cannoli. So it's actually not greasy. It feels really thin. And yeah, it feels like it has a little bit of a greasy base. It's like a Glossier type of base to it. But as you can see, it's really, really pretty. Ultra forgiving. It doesn't dry instantly or anything. And that, a lot of that, you know, it's not as so pigmented that you're gonna, you only need a little bit. You can build this up to be a natural and then, you know, a more blinding effect. But I'm kind of living for the natural look. I have done the other video with their powder highlight, and I really liked that a lot. So I'm actually living for this glow. Really very, very pretty. Highly impressed with that. Gotta blend this out a little. So we have setting spray. It says Locks in Makeup. It just says setting spray, A+. Oh, this is $1.88. Special $1.88 edition. Okay, and it comes sealed. Locks in Makeup's lightweight, matte finish, non-drying, long-lasting. How to use. Spray 12 inches from face and spray several times. Allow to dry. So it looks just like this. I have to remove the plastic. Alright, I got it open. Let's see the mister on this. Ooh, it's super fine. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is a super fine mister, and it has a really nice light fragrance. Nothing overpowering, nothing crazy, but it actually smells really good. I like the smell of that setting spray. Oh my gosh. So we're going to let that dry down. I love the way everything looks, by the way. So obsessed. Okay. Oh, I did get this eye crayon. I got it in brown. Might as well use it. It's very glidey, very, very smooth. Very, very smooth. I really like that a lot. So for a lip pencil, I chose the AOA Studio Wonder Lip Liner. Looks like this, and in this nude shade. In nude. What do you know? Ooh, that's pretty. Very creamy formula. It's not... It's a wooden pencil, so... It's just as creamy as the ColourPop ones, but it is a wooden pencil, and this is a little bit less pigmented for a nude, you know, than I typically like, but it just takes a little bit of building up. And that looks really nice. Alright, now for liquid lipstick, I got the AOA Studio Boujee liquid lipstick, and it's not going to match the lip liner at all. It's very cool toned. This looks like the Stila in the Makeup Forever 105 shade. It is definitely deep for me. But I'm not mad at it. It's actually really pretty. They have so many shades of this that it's like crazy how many shades. And these dry down matte and they last all day, but they're like a velvety matte. They don't dry out the lips. They don't cling to any, you know, folds in the lip or anything like that. They're not too sticky. They're not weird. They're not like those Maybelline liquid lipsticks, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Yes, they're long lasting, but they are weird on the lips. Like they feel weird. I don't know. So you guys can choose to leave the lips matte, but I chose to go in with the gloss over it, and I think that everything looks beautiful. I love the way this turned out. I love the eye look, love the highlight. I love absolutely everything. So the standout products to me are the concealer, the foundation. These liquid lips are amazing formulas. They last literally forever. I know Taylor Wynn's favorite are Tease. And there's another one, Tease, and oh my gosh, I just had it in my head. And anyway, Fleek, Tease and Fleek for lighter skin tones. Those are really, really nice. I also did get another shade, but this would have been way too light for me. So it's a nude, and it is called Peach. So that's also really nice. You know what I could do? Just kind of ruin my look, huh? Try to salvage this. Alright, so I think those two blended together actually made a really nice combination. I'm absolutely living for it. First impressions, I highly recommend that mascara, the concealer, the face powder, and, you know, the one drop foundation. This lasts all day. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't leave, look at this, like, oh my gosh, that bronzer, that face powder for bronzer is really nice too. I just recommend it all. I don't think you really need, you know, the Wonder Skin primer though, it actually really made the makeup lock to my face. So it wasn't silicone-y at all, so I do recommend that. I recommend everything. That setting spray didn't feel weird. It dried down to a nice matte finish, but like a satin matte. So I don't look flat matte or anything. I don't know. I recommend all of it. Especially, I love this shadow palette, the bronze palette. Highly recommend all of this, guys. I think that their setting powder is really, really nice. The brightening. Absolutely love all of it. I actually did get a pair of lashes in the style Alexis. These are really, really bougie too, kind of like Alexis in black. These are reusable up to probably 15 times. I've had them and they're so good. My favorite are the Scarlet lashes for like every day, but I thought I was going to amp it up and go, you know, like super dramatic today, but I didn't even need to because of that mascara. I was so impressed. So, what are you guys' thoughts? Leave them down below. Will you be shopping any of the products that I used here on my face today? I wish you would because they're absolutely amazing. For $1, you can get all this stuff for $25. That's all I spent was $25. And I got this, plus I got the color switch, and I got, you know, extra stuff. Like, I got the extra lipstick and whatnot. So yeah, I can't recommend this enough. I love the foundation. But yeah, my standout products are the foundation, the concealer, the lip, the liner, the mascara, the brow pencil, the brow gel. Literally is such a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow. Such a dupe, even better. It's almost like the Glossier Boy Brow as well. It's just the same thing, just $1. So I highly recommend you guys go search high and low for what I just told you, and I'll leave it all down below, and the link is down below. So yeah, happy shopping. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're not already. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.